Oh, fucking right, he might. He's ready to get down to fucking business. What fucking video are we reacting to? Obito versus Kabuto, innit? Wait, is my headset on? Hey, that shit was not on. My bad. Hey, let me end this fucking poll. They're gonna cancel you. Oh, boy, cancel me. Nigga, fuck out of here, bro. Alright, bro. Obito versus Kabuto's army. Nigga, this video was 37. Fuck. Fuck, I shouldn't have put it in the damn poll. Damn it. Alright, bro. Fuck it. Obito's war assets, Kabuto's how would it go? Alright, bet. I mean, I think, okay, look, bro, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Do we really need to go over their war assets? I think I know what they have. Man, fuck y'all, bro. God, bro, I hate streaming, nigga. Hate everything about this shit.
Guys, TG or ThunderGod here, and we got a pretty interesting video today. I brought along New Horizons. Hey, what's up, bro?
Don't know me, I'm just here to zest up the video a little bit.
Oh no, oh no. And today we have a—
Bro, wait a fucking minute. Wait a minute. Is New Horizons picture
ThunderGod
just
here, and we got a pretty
horizon?
interesting video today. I brought along New Horizons. Hey, what's up, bro?
Don't know me.
Hey, that's funny as hell, bro. That is funny as fuck. I respect that fucking simplicity. I respect that simplicity to the bottom of my heart, nigga. That shit is just a fuck. He didn't care to make up a fucking character. You know, ThunderGod got fucking Thor up there with ThunderGod under it. That nigga just has a fucking picture. That nigga just has a fucking picture on his shit. I fuck with that, bro. Literally just the damn horizon.
Yeah, I'm just here to zest up the video a little bit.
Oh no, oh no. And today we have a pretty interesting topic. This topic's actually really heat. I have to give a quick shout out to my boy HC for recommending this comment, or like this topic.
Who the fuck is HC? Is HC another YouTuber?
In the comments, if you guys have any dope
hey, I'm gonna have to speed this up some more.
Drop that in the description. Not description, but I'm folding this intro. Drop it down below. But today we're talking about Obito versus Kabuto, and we're talking about their armies against each other in an all-out war, and who would have realistically come out on top in this scenario. And this scenario does have a bit of real possibility within the confines of the series. Realistically come out on top.
Hey, bro, you know what it is, bro. You know what it is. When a YouTuber has the thumbnail of the video in the video, you know they plan that shit out. This nigga made that thumbnail before he even recorded it.
In this scenario. And this scenario does have a bit of real possibility within the confines of the series, saying that, you know, maybe they would have had a falling out over Sasuke before the war began, especially seeing that Obito had planned to use Sasuke for like Renee Rebirth or something like that. There is some possibility there. Maybe they just disagreed or one tried to snake the other. It's not like they entirely trusted the other either, like Kabuto notes this. So there is a lot of plausibility here, and we're gonna make a couple things clear before we get into this video. So Obito for this version will still have the 100,000 white Zetsu enhanced by Yamato for the sake of making this video simpler, and Kabuto in this scenario will still have the Jinchuriki as Edo Tensei on his side. It's implied like he's the one who brought them over. Even though the Akatsuki had their corpses, they had Itachi's corpse and he was still able to get that, so he does have access to all their corpses, and we're not going to give those to Obito. So before we get into this,
so the thing is, right, Kabuto has the Jinchuriki. He's right. They have the Edos. He has the Edos. Obito had the Biju that he put into them though. The Biju were in the ghetto statue. So I'm wondering if he's gonna give them the Biju too, or just the Jinchuriki. I think you're making sure goated content. I love you 6. I ain't never gonna stop loving you. Oh yeah, fuck, I forgot to do like an intro to this shit. So this is Obito vs Kabuto. It's a ThunderGod video. ThunderGod gave me the go ahead to you know, debunk one of his videos. And this is the one we chose. This is the one chat chose. No hate to ThunderGod. I love the nigga. Well, I don't love him, but I fuck with him. He's a cool nigga. Why did I say that, bro? Fuck! I fuck with ThunderGod. And, you know, we're just watching the shit. That's for any of the highlights channels.
discussion, we're gonna kind of outline Obito and Kabuto's war assets, and describing exactly what they'll be having and like kind of what that means in reference to each other, like how strong certain parts of their arsenal are. So with that being said, we're gonna get into the video. Like and subscribe if you're new here, all that good stuff, and let's get started. So starting off, we have Obito. He's gonna start off. He has the 100,000 white Zetsu, who are enhanced by Yamato. So they're gonna be like sharing the same strength they have with like that they did in the original timeline, pretty much. So they're pretty self-explanatory. We're gonna talk about those in a little bit, but I'm just outlining those here. We also have the Ghetto statue. Now, the Ghetto statue is actually very impressive. It was able to toss around Choza and Choji. Choza being stated Konoha's highest war potential, and Choji doing like he basically gains access to like the butterfly form, which like is 100 times multiplied. All this crazy stuff. Completely dismantling the remaining troops of the first and second company. He basically like nuked it with its lightning. The Earth-style mountain jutsu had no effect. The same jutsu was able to like somewhat hold down the 10 tails for reference. And the Ghetto statue, on top of like basically being this giant humanoid beast that can like nuke the battlefield, is also very durable. And we see this with like Kakashi's Raikiri cable. Might Guy's 6-gate attack, and the 8 tails physical blows, all having no effect on it, meaning it has an absurd amount of durability and will more than likely not take any damage. Like for reference, like when I talk about like Kakashi's Raikiri cable, it basically he like uses it as a rope. It's not even like
what's up, Grace? It's been a bit. It's though your grandkid, bro. This nigga call me fucking grandson and cousin in the same dono. Thank you for the 20, Marv, but don't let this dude slide with his goofy opinions. Thank you for the 5, ThunderGod. Bro, see, niggas are gonna, bro. How much you want to bet? Do you mean niggas in the comments of that fucking highlights channel saying 6 need to refund ThunderGod his fucking $5 because he debunked his video.
the idea of damaging the Ghetto statue isn't even possible. He basically just uses it as a rope to like trip it over, which is really funny. So it takes this barrage, takes no damage, so there's that. Obito also has the 2 through 7 tailed beasts in their full forms. He's not gonna have the Jerky this time around, but he will have access to like the tailed beasts themselves and all the crazy stuff that they're able to exhibit. And yeah, so Obito just really has his big army and then these big either the tailed beast or the Ghetto statue, along with like Obito himself to assist in the battle. So that's more so like Obito's war assets. Do you
hey, get that nigga the fuck going, Cole.
Yeah. So as we said like many times on each other's channels, like War Kabuto is very underrated, and especially his ability, like his Edo Tensei army, is kind of overlooked, that it actually kind of took on like the entire world basically, and was very successful in that. Of course, you have most of the Akatsuki under his arsenal. He's got a few Kage, he's got a few other people, and of course he does have the Edo Jinchuriki, but they don't have their tail beast powers. But in terms of kind of how these Edo Tensei stack up against like the White Zetsu army and the Ghetto statue and stuff. We know that at the end of the first day, the White Zetsu had lost 50%. They were at 100,000 strength, they went down to 50,000. And then the Shinobi Alliance went down from 80,000 to 40,000. But at the same time, the White Zetsu had help from some of the weaker Edo Tensei, such as like the 7 Ninja Swordsmen, like Kakuzu, Asuma, like not the strongest tier, not the strongest.
I'm not gonna lie, bro, I gotta slow it down. I don't know what the fuck this nigga's saying. Hey, that nigga lost to me, bro. Let's see what the fuck going on.
The first day, the White Zetsu had lost 50%. They were at 100,000 strength. They went down to 50,000. And then the Shinobi Alliance went down from 80,000 to 40,000. But at the same time, the White Zetsu had help from some of the weaker Edo Tensei, such as like the 7 Ninja Swordsmen, like Kakuzu, Asuma, like not the strongest tier, not the strongest fighters that Kabuto had. So based off that, we can kind of tell that like the White Zetsu are more like very rough estimation, kind of like a Jonin level, like one Zetsu is about the level of a Jonin, or like a bunch of them are the same level as like an army of Jonin, right? Because they weren't fighting like the stronger people in the alliance yet, like Naruto, B, Onoki and Gaara, and people like that. But so, and of course, not all of these Edo Tensei are going to be doing as well here. Like in terms of like going against an army of 100,000 Zetsu, almost everyone is going to be very preoccupied, to say the least. I mean, people like Deidara and Mu can fly and just kind of like evade all the Zetsu, which will help. But even like all the strongest fighters are going to be very, they're going to have their hands full. And it's going to be, and not all the Edo Tensei are going to do like equally as well. Like Kabuto's going to need a lot of area of effect attacks to work. So people like, even like Raza needs to be like flooding the battlefield. And we need like Nagato just doing giant almighty pushes, Deidara using his explosives, things like that. Like it's going to take massive effort to even take on this army. And I'm not even accounting for like talking about like the Ghetto statue or the tail beast yet.
Yeah, I 100% agree. And something interesting to note too is that like Kabuto probably would have performed better against the Alliance if he had actually used Itachi and Nagato, his like stated strongest Edo Tensei, but he doesn't. Like they're moving, they don't even like encounter the battlefield. He just kind of keeps them on the side. So it kind of puts like into perspective how much more damage Kabuto could have.
I was like thinking this whole time, what I thought about this. I think Obito would probably slap. Yeah, I think Obito is probably slapping this shit, bro. I'm not gonna cap. So the reason I think that is because, so the White Zetsu army like he said, it went down 50,000. It went from 100,000 to 50,000. The Shinobi Alliance went from 80,000 to 40,000. But the Edo, not the Edo, but the Zetsu had the weaker Akatsuki members on their side, like he said. But the team still went like they both just halved each other. And then if you want like to put it even more in perspective, the Shinobi Alliance team got more kills on the other team. So they say the reason the Shinobi Alliance is formed is because they say that the only way they can combat the power of 7 Biju is to form a Shinobi Alliance. Actually, let me get that fucking scan real quick. Let me get that fucking scan. Here. It's somewhere in here. That we can stay. It's difficult to catch 8-9 tails. 3 custody. Nigga, did I already pass the scan up? I already passed the fucking scan. Fuck. But I be getting pissed the fuck off when I don't remember this shit properly. Oh, here it is. Anoki says, well, what now? Gar says, forming a lobby, ally, and a lobby. An ally Shinobi force is the only way we can counter the power of 7 Biju. So, the 5 Kage and every Shinobi in the world is the only way they can counter the 7 Biju. So, I mean, bro, me personally, I'm thinking Kabuto's army isn't doing shit here. Kabuto's army is full of niggas weaker than the niggas in this room. I mean, I guess he's got like Ken and Gin. They're pretty strong. But they're like Kamui victims easily. I don't know. Let's get back into the video. I just I had to think about that shit really quickly.
Done and like how significant his Tensei army is, and how it's kind of one of those like situations of like quality over quantity. Much so that's pretty much summed up my thoughts entirely.
Yeah, and just like in terms of, I didn't really say much about how strong the Edo Tensei are, but even
I forgot about he has Itachi and Nagato. I forgot about Itachi and Nagato. Nah, yeah, Kabuto got this shit. Bro, Itachi should be able to fuck over 7 Biju alone. I'm not even gonna cap. Yeah, ban that shit, Cole. Ban that shit whenever you want to.
On like Onoki and Gaara's divisions and take on heavy casualties. It's just not something we can see like Zetsu's doing. So, yeah.
So to paint a picture of this scenario, we'll just say like these two individuals and their armies are like on
nigga,
opposite
my
ends
fucking
of a large
headset just break.
And for Kabuto, right? Because he does
what
kind of like
fuck?
take a backseat role, and we'll talk about this more
no
in the actual discussion.
Fucking bro, hold up, bro. No fucking way. My headset just broke. Fuck, man. Damn it. I fucked with this headset, man. Hold up, bro. I think I got a spare headset in my fucking closet, bro. Give me a minute. Let me go fucking check. Damn it. All right, man. I had I had another headset in my closet, but I hate this one. So yeah, but I mean, but I got it. I did it. So, all right, man. Fuck.
Option enter the battlefield if he wants, but this does somewhat impact his Edo Tensei, and we'll talk about that a little later. But to start off, right, I want to make this kind of clear. The 100,000 white Zetsu are really just going to be acting as a stall force in this situation. We talked about this a little bit, but like the white Zetsu are essentially like relative to the Shinobi Alliance in the fact that like they both take 50% of the casualties after the first day, so they should be like somewhat on par. Maybe think the Alliance is a little stronger since the white Zetsu are boosted by Edo Tensei on their side. It's fine. They just should be relative in terms of like, you know, general Shinobi, like nameless Shinobi. It's really not feasible to say they would in any capacity go on to defeat.
Itachi not gonna have uses the BG simply can't counter, but what really matters is if Obito could beat them both with the BG. Personally, with the Rinnegan, he should be able to hide them. I mean, but Obito's not the only people fighting. He's not the only person fighting there. So I don't know. I don't think that's fair to say that he could just hide Def.
Beat the Edo Tensei. All they're here to do is just like keep them busy. And this is especially true since the Edo Tensei, you know, by Edo. So they should be like somewhat on par. Maybe think the Alliance is a little stronger since the white Zetsu are boosted by Edo Tensei on their side. It's fine. They just should be relative in terms of like, you know, general Shinobi, like nameless Shinobi. It's really not feasible to say they would.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Okay, this is a good video and all. I like the way they set this up. This is not the what Obito gonna do against Third Right Kage. Not gonna lie, he's holding the man to beat you, bro. Master's just a troll, bro. Bro, but was this the right video to debunk? Like, did we pick the right video to fucking debunk? I don't think we did. We need a different video. Cause that video is more like setting up a scenario, right? Oh, now I say Obito and the Viz one. Damn, see, well, see, he even agrees with me. So, Rushiki is still on the table. I don't know, bro. Let's just do like something else. Let's just do something else. Duki Same versus Tobirama. I don't know what video that is in here. Bro, fuck, hold on. I might debunk my damn self. Let me go look at my fucking shit. There's some bullshit up here. Damn, I just be spitting all the time. All these videos are good. Death Note vid? Oh yeah. What was the Death Note video? Actually, I don't know if I want to do that, bro. I wanna react to a nigga. I wanna react to a nigga that has like just outrageous takes. You know, let me look at this Death Note video though, real quick. Yeah, 613K views.
Hey everybody.
Bro, this video is 26 minutes, man. Yeah, I'm not reacting to NT Hammer. There's no point in NT Hammer. Oh my god, bro. This is the issue with trying to find a video to debunk. When someone like donates and just tells me to debunk a video is so much better, but I don't really want to do that either. Yeah, let's just do something else, bro. Just do something else. Bup. Bro, why does it? Do y'all really hate DygoKnight that much? What does the nigga do? Why is there so many debunked DygoKnight videos? I mean, fucking things.
Welcome to.
Look at his channel. He doesn't. He doesn't even seem like he's doing anything wrong. If the 1/6 member show. Appreciate that, Vic. There's no point me in the direction of a DygoKnight video that's like terrible. Cause like from what I'm looking at on his channel, it doesn't like nothing looks like if I click on it, it's gonna be bad. He says the Chunin exams make no sense. Chunin exams, man. Any video of his on Obito, his takes are atrocious. Obito is the weakest character mentally. Seen him Minto vs Flash on Twitter? Yeah, I saw that shit. That shit was funny. Alright, hold on. Let me look up DygoKnight. Just type in stupid ass one. Chunin exam. The Chunin exams make no sense 2 months ago. Video short, so why not? If I had to pick a DygoKnight debunk, who can survive the night guy? No way this nigga's takes are bad like what y'all are saying. Hold up, bro. Okay. All right, do we watch this fucking the tuning exams makes no sense? Or do we watch this fucking guy video? Wait, why didn't I put up a fucking poll? There you go, vote on the poll. His character Taylor is hilarious. He's such a Boruto hitter. Like it's kind of next level. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna hate on the nigga for not liking Boruto at all. Oh my god, tied up on the pole. Oh, chuninexams bid is winning. Let's see. All right, I'll end the poll. Kakuzu or EMS Madara? I got Kakuzu winning that off straight mask alone. Like, so okay, so this is how the fight between Kakuzu and fucking EMS Madara goes. So Kakuzu takes all of his hearts out. They all fight alongside of him. They distract Madara while he sneaks up from behind and hits him and kills him. Kakuzu can beat anybody, actually, like that. He can beat Kaguya. He can beat Ishiki. He can beat Damon, Code, Iruka, anybody. Wait, what did the poll say? Oh, the chuninexams video. Chuninexams make no sense. Oh, yeah, you have to fucking go to my settings on OBS. Now, if anybody is to clip this, I need to say this disclaimer. I don't know what's in this video. Got 100,000 views, so I'm expecting it to be somewhat good. It also only has 95 dislikes compared to the 6,000 likes, at least according to my YouTube extension. Got 1,000 comments, so it clearly provoked some conversation. And it's only 10 minutes, short and sweet. If I disagree with this video, hey, I'm gonna voice my disagreements. I harbor no ill will towards DygoKnight. I'm pretty sure I reacted to one of this nigga's videos before. Harbor no ill will towards DygoKnight. And that's it.
The Chunin exams are great. I don't have to explain to you this is an amazing arc. A lot of people even have this arc as their top 1 best arc in the Naruto series, but there's...
Yeah. I mean... okay. This isn't a problem I have with the video specific. I hate when people go, look, bro, I'm a fan, but even I think it has problems. Like to add credibility to the thing having problems or whatever. I hate that. I really hate that.
There's one thing that doesn't quite make sense in universe in the arc.
Hold
and
on,
I'm
let me see what you say.
one arc is their top 1 best arc in the Naruto series, but there's one thing that doesn't quite make sense in universe in the arc, and I'm going to be exploring that in this video. You see, it doesn't make much sense for a nation or a village or whatever it is to send in their soldiers, in this case their ninjas, to die in an exam. Sure, abilities are supposed to be tested. You have to determine the power of your ninjas. Running these exams can be good for competition even. You can force ninjas to become better, to train more. However, the methods are a little bit strange. The Forest of Death is my main gripe here, and don't get me wrong, I love the Forest of Death. This is only a simple exercise. I would rather have the Forest of Death over the boring Boruto stuff any day of the week, but the Boruto stuff kinda makes more sense, and it really pains me to say that. So, in the Forest of Death, the ninjas get their missions. They have to collect another scroll to form a pair, and then they have to run to the middle of the forest in the main tower. Fair enough, sounds good. The problem is that they can use whatever means necessary to collect the other scroll, and they have to collect it from other ninjas. This is a very good exercise. It makes sense to put shinobis in that situation if you're training and if you want to determine their level of ability, fighting each other, forming strategies, using teamwork and all that. However, the problem is that this entire portion of the exam doesn't have a referee or anything of the sort. It's a free-for-all, man. They even have to sign a waiver that says the Leaf Village is not responsible for their death.
Is this nigga British? What is he? What is this accent? I cannot pinpoint this accent at all. Dutch it sounds like it could be Dutch. I don't know.
Deaths or injuries if it happens in the middle of the forest. Like, why would you do that? Why would you throw your ninjas, the pride of your village, your young generation, into this massive death trap? You're losing manpower there, a lot of it. Let's analyze the other portions of the exam. The first one, a written test, and it's a written test with a twist because you are encouraged to cheat because they're testing your ninja abilities. Perfect test! This is the perfect exam for you to conduct in the Chunin exams. You have to test if your ninjas are able to collect intel and if they're smart enough to avoid detection. Also, this doesn't put anyone's lives in danger, so yeah, you're not gonna run into this problem of killing your own shinobi. The third task, one-on-one fights in a big arena. Perfect. It has a referee. The risk of death is very low because the ref's gonna get in there and stop the fight as soon as it gets too dangerous. The first of death, well, there is no such thing. You're going to die if you make a mistake in the forest. There's no way around it. Shikamaru even asks Anko before they enter the forest, "Can I quit in the middle of the exam?" And Anko kind of laughs at him and says, "I mean, you can, but nothing's gonna happen. You're gonna get killed by your opponents." Which is very disheartening if you're a guy like Shikamaru. I mean, he just wants to serve the clouds, man. But still, look at it from the perspective of the Leaf Village, for example, or any other village.
Why do y'all hate this nigga so much? Why were y'all begging me to react to it? This nigga is literally, and I mean literally, just giving his opinion. The title is like, you know, the title is like, you know, it's like, you know, making a statement, but there's nothing wrong with this video, bro. The nigga's literally just giving his opinion. I mean, I'm gonna finish the video because I'm interested, but
ninjas are a valuable resource, arguably the most valuable resource the entire nation has. They're military, they are powerful, they're important to maintain the security in the land, and you want to make sure they don't go to waste. Now what you do in the Chunin exams, you send your most valuable assets, your prodigies that can become the strongest ninjas in your nation, into this test that can kill them, and we see a lot of Genins getting killed in the middle of the Chunin exams. Now if you're someone heartless like Orochimaru, you're not gonna care because you just want to further your own goals. You don't even care about your village, man. The South Village is barely even a village, but anyway, if you're the third Hokage, for example, that strikes me as a guy that cares about the young generation. You don't want to send them into their deaths just because you want to test their abilities. Now there's an argument to be had here that, oh, okay, if they go under these very difficult circumstances, they're gonna come out stronger if they make it. But if they don't make it, I mean, it's one less ninja that you have, or 3 in this case, because it's a team. And this thing doesn't even make much sense, like, training.
I'll say I would agree with this a lot more if it was like guaranteed that you die if you don't make it to the tower. If that was the case, then yeah, I'd be like, oh yeah, these niggas are tripping. But just like the possibility of dying, nah. Cool. There's also the whole idea that, well, if these people can't make it to, you know, through this this forest or whatever, then they don't deserve to be the higher ranked ninja. They can't make it through that forest. They're not going to be defending the village very well anyway. Am I muted? No, I'm not muted. Okay, good.
In the military, in the real world, for instance, doesn't involve sending your soldiers to their deaths. Yes, military training can be very exhausting physically and mentally. It can be draining.
Hold on, let me just say, obviously sending kids to die in the, like, you know, sending kids to fight in a battle royale in the first place is pretty fucked up. But yeah, it makes sense. It's just, you know. Yeah, that too, Prolast. Yeah. This is basically like where you show off your fucking your upcoming shinobi talent. I spent $8.47 in Xbox. What the fuck? Whatever.
Can even make you mad. You can go crazy from the harshness of the training, but it doesn't kill you. They don't use real.
Can you decide to not take the Chunin exams? I forget. I think you can decide if you can't take the Chunin exams, if you don't want to take the Chunin exams. Oh yeah. Well then fuck this. I don't agree with this at all. I mean, I didn't agree in the first place, but if you can decide not to take the exam, then fuck it.
Rounds in the military training, and they certainly don't
Oh,
train
all three members
soldiers
have to
from one
agree?
nation with
Damn.
soldiers of the other nation. They have to kill each other. This doesn't make much sense, because let's be honest, the Chunin exams is not that important in the grand scheme of things. If the Kage of any given village wants to, he or she can promote a genin from Chunin just by saying, okay, here you are, you're promoted, there you go, no need for an exam. The exams have two purposes. They provide an incentive for the younger generations to push harder and become stronger, but most importantly, the Chunin exams serve to show other nations and potential clients the power of the ninjas from their nation. If a particular nation slash village goes well in the Chunin exams, clients will be more inclined to take the job. Clients will be more inclined to hire jobs.
I think this video would make more sense if the Chunin exams were like in real life or something like that. In a world like this that romanticizes war and violence, basically, like they literally perpetuate it. It's like there's the whole cycle of hatred thing. It makes sense. Like it just makes sense to me.
Jobs from ninjas from that particular village. And it also serves to show off the power of their own ninjas against other nations so that they don't attack, which doesn't really work because Orochimaru and the Sand attacked the Leaf village anyway. But these are the main purposes in universe for the exam. Now, it wasn't always like this. We can see in the Obito slash Kakashi flashbacks that the Chunin exams were held only in the Leaf village for Leaf village ninjas in the past. However, very recently in the Naruto verse, allied villages decided to hold the exams together so that they can show off the power of their ninjas, yada yada yada. And yes, this makes sense, you can do that. I'm not complaining about this aspect of the exams. The problem is when you send ninjas to the exams and they don't come back. That's gonna be an issue. Because if you do that too much, well, you're gonna run out of young ninjas, and then your younger generations will be in deficits, and then in the future, you're gonna have a huge...
Okay, yeah, no, that one I don't fuck with. If you do that too much, you're gonna run out of ninjas. No, that one I don't fuck with. But that would make sense if there was like a Chunin exams every day. They do it once every 6 months.
Gap in the power of your shinobis. Also, using the Forest of Death as an exam ground. Also, and then in the you're gonna run out of young ninjas, and then your younger generations will be in deficits, and then in the future, you're gonna have a huge gap in the power of your shinobis. Also, using the Forest of Death.
I mean, yeah, you have a huge gap in the power of shinobi, but I don't think the point is to balance the power of your shinobi army. If you have one good, like Naruto, basically, if you have 6-pass Sage Mode Naruto, you don't need a shinobi army or anything like that. Like Naruto's an army by himself. I don't know. I don't agree with that part at all. I mean, also like yeah, if a village has a bunch of weak ninja anyway, they're just gonna fall to other nations. If not to other nations, to themselves, because the village wouldn't be able to sustain itself. There'd be nobody employing the ninja from that village.
Death as an exam ground, essentially, with no supervision, will let other nations to infiltrate the exam and...
Hold on. Tell me if I'm tripping. Can you not leave the Chunin exams whenever you want? Like, can't you? Didn't Kabuto just leave? Yeah, Kabuto literally just quit, right? Like he said, "Oh, I'm done," and he just left, right? And Kabuto did it 12 times. Once you enter the forest of death, you can't quit. Let me actually go see real quick. The forest of death. That should be like this chapter. A little bit further. Here it is. Probably so on point with the damn chapters. Oh my god. There it is. When does Anko like explain the thing? Okay. Okay, so you sign a consent form before going in, and she told you why. You didn't want me to get told. Tell then you can. They explain to you what it is first before she makes you sign the form. Did my mouse just die? My mouse just fucking died. Hold on. Okay. About the exam, to put it simply, no holds barred survival test, survival A, not the opinion exam. Let's start with the topography of the ground. This ordered. Um, okay, so you can't leave the exam. You cannot leave the exam before time is up. So that's fair enough. That's fair enough. You can't leave the exam. Yeah, I wasn't muted. I was just reading. Chill out.
kill your younger ninjas. Some nations can send Jonins disguised as Genins so that they can just go and kill the Genins from other villages to make sure they assert their power and the other village come out weaker. Something kinda like that happened in the Chunin exams when Orochimaru invades the Forest of Death that has no supervision so that he can put the curse mark on Sasuke, taunt him, test his abilities. Now, he didn't kill anyone except from the grass ninjas that he killed them outside of the forest, but you get the point. This wouldn't have happened in the arena, for example. In the arena, Orochimaru had to literally attack the entire village, which is something much more difficult to do than just infiltrating the forest. If Orochimaru really wanted to, he could literally kill every single Genin participating in the Forest of Death exam. Also, the Forest of Death does not serve this purpose of showing off to other nations and to potential clients because nobody watches it. It's a forest, there's nothing in it, just beasts and insects and all that. There isn't anyone watching. The most effective stage to show off this type of stuff is in the arena, because there 1,000 people are watching, those very rich people that are gonna hire ninjas for whatever jobs. They are going to look at the fights and see if they like the ninjas that are fighting there. So it makes much more sense in Boruto when we get the capturing flag thing and there's a referee and they're not in risk of imminent death.
I mean, yeah, in Boruto, the cycle of hatred is ended. All that war stuff is no longer romanticized and like sought after.
They are there. Also, we see in the Obito Kakashi flashbacks that the second stage of the Chunin exams were team fights. 3 versus 3 essentially. That's another effective type of exam. And also, you could even have this exam in an arena so that more people can watch, more spectacle, more people seeing your ninjas. But having it in a forest where nobody can see, where people can infiltrate and kill your Genins, where the Genins are just killing each other, the senseless, doesn't make much sense. And I really hate to bring up Boruto as a positive example, though I kinda don't care about this. Let's be real, the Forest of Death is an amazing part of the Naruto series. It's awesome. The Sasuke versus Orochimaru fight, Sasuke awakening the curse mark and stomping the sound team, Naruto telling Sasuke he's a scaredy cat. It's all great in the Forest of Death. I would never change that for the Boruto stupid capturing flag thing, or even the team fights, because, well, the story had to be that way for it to be satisfying. The characters needed to be thrown into this very bad situation from day one in the Forest of Death. And you can even justify things like you would usually do, saying that, oh, maybe they really wanted to test their guts, making sure that the ninjas that are passing are actually extremely powerful. But honestly, do you see Hiruzen doing such a thing? Sending his Genins to their deaths? I don't remember if we ever saw any Leaf ninjas dying in the Chunin exams. I think we did, but it may have been very quick. Though, we definitely see a lot of Genins dying. I mean, just remember the ones from the Rain Village that Gaara stomped. It doesn't make a lot of sense from an in-universe perspective to have the Forest of Death. However, I like the Forest of Death. Everyone likes it.
Didn't Hiruzen give
we can let that one slide.
Itachi the okay to murk the fucking clan?
It doesn't make much sense for you to send your Genins to their deaths because you're gonna run out of manpower in your village. Subscribe to this channel and watch this video right here for more Naruto content.
Hey, again, don't know why everyone was requesting to debunk that nigga so much, but hey. That is just how it is. How long have I been streaming? An hour and a half? Hey, y'all.